So you guys hear me talk a ton about using OA X-Ray to quickly find deals, which is all fine and dandy. You guys know I love the software, but you know what? There are still some very useful old school techniques to go find a lot of deals. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a few moments here. We're going to go through Keepa. We're going to go kind of through, if you guys don't remember my morning routine video, kind of the video that got FBA Master started. And we're going to dive down into Keepa, a few other sources. We're going to go rabbit hole hunting. We're going to try to find some of those deals, and we're going to have some fun doing it. So let's get started. I'm at keepa.com here. For anybody who doesn't know, it's Keepa, Keepa.com. What I like to do is go to deals. Okay? Over here on the left-hand side, you're going to see a few options selected. You're going to see a deal type, Amazon. I have my selections put here. Lowest new offer, I have my ranges of where I like it, and I wanted to sort by percentage. Now you'll see, I was looking at baseballs the other day. Now we're going to hit click show all. So it's going to show everything on here. So you guys may be wondering, this is great, Chris, but what in the world am I even looking at here? Well, it's actually pretty easy. What we're going to be looking at is we're going to be looking for shapes like this, where we see a very nice orange solid line over the last year with a steep drop. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. Now you'll see in this one, we have a steep drop, and it's going slightly up. Not interested in that. Odds are that we look at a gift set for men, this was mispriced. That razor at $227, not going to happen. I'm guessing there were some issues with some Gillette products here just because of these shapes of charts. Like this one, not my favorite price. We can go ahead and take an example of it and look. So you can go down here, we can look. This one looks like it has skyscrapers. It means we have price drops, price rise, price drops. It's okay. We'll go into a little bit more detail here. Now you'll see I'm quickly scanning. I want to find as many possible deals as I can to get us at least started in the right direction. This is kind of more of that bumpy slope down. I'll show you guys this one because it's one you want to be aware of. Let's see what else we find here. That's kind of the same thing. See the slopey down? It's kind of bumpy lines, bumpy lines. Okay, let's see if we can see anything else here we want to dive down deeper into. These look to have a pretty solid drop. Let's see what else we got here. Tommy Hilfiger, we'll go with him. Good old Tommy. I'm sorry if I keep pulling in my nose or like sniffling because I'm just a little bit under the weather today. So I'm going to go ahead and record this, but I just wanted to warn you guys. Okay, so Keepa is done. We have some of these products open, so let's go ahead and go to Camel, Camel, Camel. Okay, we're going to open up a bunch of deals and we'll get down into it a little bit deeper here. So Camel, Camel, Camels, we're going to do top price drops up here. We're going to look here. All products, we're great with that. We only want relative price drops, okay? Because absolute, something that's $1,000 can drop by $200, and that's still only a 20% margin. We don't like that. Let's go ahead and go for the last 6 days here. Let's open the list here. So you can see what these originally were. You're going to hold and click to open a few of these. I just needed an oil pan. That would have been great to know at that point. Let's see here. What else we got? Fertilizer. Labels. And you can open any of these. I'm looking at the percentages here. 53 is not my preferable range. I like to be a little higher than that. So we're going to open with the few I had there. So the next place I am going to go is, well, here's where we used to go, okay? So I'm used to going to Price Zombie. It's still operating as of right now, so just so you guys are aware, it's still operating, but it kind of was told they couldn't get funding anymore from Amazon. Long story, but we go the path I just showed you. I'm clicking on price drops here. This will load. And while we're still here, let's go to the tractor, tractor.com. Let's go to movers, percentage change, go. See here stuff that dropped like $2,000. We might as well look at that. It's not going to hurt us. Let's look at this guy. Some candy headphones. Some mugs. I doubt that's a $50 mug, but we'll go ahead and take a look at it. See what else we got here. There's some BSIS. You guys know what I'm saying. Okay, so we'll close that out. Now see Price Zombie. You're going to see it shows pretty good little charts here. If we see anything that we want to take a look at, we can open it. I'm just going to be looking at these price points, looking for a drop. I'm looking for more of a sharp drop like on this one compared to where it was. I don't know what these items are, but it never hurts to start with this kind of drop, okay? And we can dive in and look to see if it's good from there. Here's some pins. That looks bumpy to me. Let's see what else we got here. Toy for $4. We'll take that. We'll look at what we have there. Let's check this guy out. See if there's anything else we want to do. We'll go to one more page. See, I like that. I doubt this is going to be a good product, but we can take a look at it anyway. And we'll get some real freaky stuff here. We'll go into this. Okay, so you guys have seen we've gone to 4 sites now, and I have all of these tabs open. I have now started my dive into the deals. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that there's a list of sites here that we're going to go into maybe at the end of this video, depending if I have time. But Amazon Deals blog, great blog. Save money with Amazon Deals. Hip to Save is great. Shh, Deals is great. Brad's Deals is a good place to start. Coupons and freebies, great deals for real. Shop the Hot Deals, Awesome Deals 365, Deal Dump, and my Cole Imports sort that I like to run. So that is just a start. We'll see how far we get into these, but I do want to take the time to do the analysis. Okay, so let's go ahead and click open the buy from Amazon here. We're going to look at a few things right off the bat. Number one, we're going to scroll down. My Keep a Chart should start filling in here. If it doesn't, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Now let's look here. We have one seller at $40. The next one's at $46.07. It's a pack of cloths. Now, somebody in their right mind, please tell me that it does not make sense that these cloths are selling for $400 and some. We're expecting some sort of pricing issue here. The rank is not great, not bad, but not great. My Keep a Chart's not coming in here, but it got us started in the right direction. I can already tell you that right now from here. I'm going to go to customers also viewed. This velocity track shoe, no one buys striped things in that, okay? Start thinking about this stuff. One of these things is not like the other. We're trying to figure out which ones those are, because those are pretty good items for us to start our rabbit hole searchings with. Okay, so I'm looking for items that have a big swing, don't match what we're looking at here, and might have been a sign that somebody else who was doing some online arbitrage may have stopped on this site, because they're going to follow the same kind of pattern that we do. It just shows you guys how that got here. Now, if I know how I got here, well, we should probably take advantage of how other people got here, right? Okay, so this may have been a bust, but let's move along. Now, I can't open up rabbit holes for all of these. It'll take years. Here's Saucony. You could really go through and check for the price of each and every one of these. I also have this little variation checker extension that I built. It's free for anybody who wants to pull it up. But you can actually go in here and see which ones are $19.99. See, there's a whole slew of sizes at $19.99. Let's go back to the product information. Let's see my, it's a 4,000 rank in shoes. I'm trying to see if my Keep a Chart will pop up. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So we'll go here to my Keep a Chart. Let's look at this one. We can check price history on individual items. Okay, this is phenomenal. We're able to see if any of them, like the purple, if we found a purple one that would match, maybe a good find. So this is Clear Platinum is what's this called. If you guys want a link, shoot me a private message. I'd be happy to give it to you. That one is a paid extension though. Here's a helmet. So I could actually click my variation checker, and it's going to pull up my variation checkers on my helmets. going to show me all of my different price points here. You see I have one that is a open box. Now you guys are going, but wait a second, Chris. Why doesn't that show the price point you were looking at on the other page? Remember, 47? Let's look at what our Keepa charts say here. Product not found. See what our sales rank is? 8,000. This guy sells. Let's put it that way. So we can go through the sizes and okay, does small? What are we looking at small? We got some prices here. Nothing seems abnormally high towards that 129 point, so we can kind of assume this is a bad deal. But we may be able to start here. Look, this looks like a pretty big price swing. Just start looking through and you're going to be amazed. There's a helmet for $13. Maybe that's a great deal. We don't have time to go through every single one of these, but at least it's a place for you to start. Here's this shirt, $39.99, 7,000 rank. Maybe a pretty good option. Let's see what our average price points are running here. Well, that one's $80. What about this one? $80. Let's go to extra large. 99. There's a 53. 89. Okay, this is sparking my interest a little bit. Let's go ahead and open up the variation checker. Looks like I can find a very good one here. So something's been wrong with this packaging. Here's a new one. We may be able to buy that person out. Who knows? But at least get you started in the right direction. So let's go over here. You can look at all of these. These go from 28 to 79. We're in golf shoes here. It's golf season. So I expect the rank to be rather high on this right now. 5,000, which is kind of about right, in my opinion. Let's look at our size variations here. Looks like we have a lot at 28. Probably not a great deal. If you can get them cheaper in the off season, you may be better off doing that. Here's a great costume. I like to look at the other prices here. We got two low ballers here. Let's go ahead and open it up and keep it. Or keep it. Let's see here. Let's stretch it out to the year. Looks like back here is $79. We had a steep price drop down here to 1354 point. Bounce up in price. Back down. Bounce up. Down. This is not a good product. When it has a steady price like this and you see this like bumpy road down, this means no good. We were price testing all the way down. We got down to this point. We started selling again, so we bumped the price up. Stopped selling. Bounced it down. We sold one. Bounced it up. Bounced back down. Not what we want to look at here. Now you may be able to find something in the rabbit trails underneath here, or you may be able to put this together in a bundle of some sort, but it is not something we want to buy right away for an Amazon flip. Now let's look at these shoes. Let's go ahead and look at camel here. We have all of these different options we can look through. Well, I don't really want to mess with that right now. Let's look at Keepa. It says we can't find this product, or we'll say that. But we can show you the individuals here. Looks like these are running around $50. Let's go into this one here. We got to drop down to 14 on that guy. 11 on that guy. See, the more research you do, the more educated you're going to be when you're making your purchasing decisions. So a 5 in toddlers looks like we've never got below $29 in the last year. Looks like in a 5.5, never below 50. But you'll see it's only 74 days. But it's always been that price. So you may be able to go through here and look at each individual item and find the ones that are going to be best for you. Jessica Simpson's heels, see the price spread again. Let's pull a 6 up, $40. If a 6 is running 40, let's see what a pink is. You may be able to find a deal here. Odds are not likely. Here's some 140,000 and some of these camos, the word I'm looking for. That one's at 100. That one's at 99. You guys can join my NBA class if you want. 99. Let's go ahead and run variation checker here. 44 in extra large and a 59 in medium. This one may be a really good purchase. Okay? Extra large is a pretty common size. This is obviously almost half the price of its other people here, so you may be able to bump up that price at that point. So then we go through the next one. See, we have some shoes down at $13. I imagine these cost more than $13 typically. Let's go ahead and run Variation Checker. Let's look at this. Like I said, Variation Checker is a free extension that I built. You guys can have it all. Just let me know if you want it. So. Move on to a shirt. You guys can do some analysis on that. Here's some baby shoes for $4.90. And they're really for $4.90. Great starts to bundles here. If you can buy your main part of the bundle for $4.90 and build around it, ooh, there you go. Okay, so you see how we can keep going down these rabbit holes. This was a good one. We can go down here and find, well, there's aerosol boots at $15. Let's see our variation checker here. Let's see if we can really find one for $15. We really can. There's actually a lot of these on this price. So now we need to go back and see if it really has ever been above that. But I'm telling you, you don't buy those shoes for less than $15 the majority of the time. And my voice is starting to go, which does not surprise me, especially since I've got to talk in class later. But you can start seeing the patterns. Big swing, big swing. Shoes are lovely to get into because you find a lot of price swings like this, and Amazon becomes one of your best places to source. So we move along. Or to the sandals. You're going to start seeing the same ones over and over again. Things are going to start to look familiar. We're going to start going, oh, well, wait. Look at this. There's a $9.15 one. Let's see what we can find on the $9.15. Looks like there's a few that are for sale at that point. Looks like a lot of them are cheap. Probably not what we were interested in. So move along to the price zombie here. Let's look at this guy. This one sits at a small at $9.99. These are Velcro pouches. Next one's at $38.34. These are meant for hiking. Office products, not bad rank at 100,000, but it just seems a little strange that the rest of these are at that price as well. So we could go to Keepa, see what our original price points are. We'll see that Marketplace used has been kind of up here, but the Marketplace new in Amazon's been down here. So that is a no-go. No-go. Let's look at these Sharpies. 4 left. Let's look at where our price point is here. Oh, looks like we got our Keepa right here. Amazon's been running at $17.99. Sales rank has been pretty steady. You see some purchases have been made at a $4 price point. These would be something I would pull the trigger on. It's a good one. Let's check all the variations here. Just see if there's anything else we can make some money on. No, only these. I think this is a great buy. This would be an immediate purchase on my end. Let's see the $4 toy here. I just don't believe there's a $4 toy. Let's go ahead and check the variation extension. It's going to pull up all of these for us. I don't see it. Obviously, this is a fake price drop. We're just going to move along. You'll see that the lowest was at that point. I don't know where it was at, but it was there at one point. It's about 3 things at 174. Looks like these guys are a lot higher now. Skeeter nuts. Let's see the rank. 10,000. A 1-pack. There's nobody selling these anymore. But it looks like Jet has them. They use Price Blink toolbar there to do it. Let's see if Jet's still in stock. Oh wait, Jet is in stock. Well shit, son. Let's go back here. How about I pull... See, I could get a 36 count here. How about I pull a 1-pack and price it at a point? This isn't probably going to last, but it's at least a place to start looking. Let's see what this guy has. This is a 271. Nothing I'm seeing here that just looks phenomenal. You could take the new route. Some people do this. They buy this one and send it in Prime, since Prime is up at the 16 point, but there's not enough money to be made at this point. This is going to get weird, guys. I apologize. 680. It's pretty high rank. Let's see our Keepa charts here. I don't like this chart. You see how it bounces down? Rank gets worse, and the price keeps getting better. People are obviously past, don't want one of these. You look at if there's anything else they viewed, and you could probably read the reviews for a little bit of a laugh. Let's go in here. Some sports hooks. Let's buy these. Let's see what we got here. All these prices look relatively good. Let's go ahead and pull Keepa up. Looks like Amazon was in stock at one time at $79. That's what triggered this price drop. But looks like the marketplace has kind of held steady at that 24 point. So we're going to pass. I was just looking for an oil pan the other day. Let's see what we have here. $2.97. Next one's at $10. Now you're going to have to run your calculator and you're going to have to find out if this is actually a good deal for you or not. But the rank is there in automotive. Price point, let's see what our Keepa chart looks like. Keepa hasn't been working on my computer lately. I don't know why. You got to work on that. I wouldn't go out of my way to get that, but it's an idea. I love, love, love this chart. But it's in pantry, so we have fallen. But why let that stop us? Let's go ahead and highlight this guy. If you right click and use something called contextual menu search, or you can also do, you can go here to clear platinum, which I've been using a lot lately, but that's just my pick. We can actually go ahead and search this. So we can search it up, and you're going to see that this is sitting at a $54 point right now. Okay, we just saw it where it was in a really cheap state on the other page. Now, could I cross list? Yeah, you technically can't buy from Amazon like that, but in the same fashion, it got us started in the right direction. Okay, now how can we find where this is cheaper? Let's check eBay. Maybe it's cheaper on eBay. I don't know. No, it looks like it's selling for more of a premium on eBay here. I would have never thought this stuff was this expensive. But what's this? Oh, this is 8.5 ounces. You need to make sure your weights are the same on those items. I'm going to show you guys this one, how this is an obvious price mistake. Who's going to pay like $400 for those batteries? We're just going to pass. You can see how we keep going. We keep finding potentials. We keep looking. See, we had a price drop to $23 there. Not a great product, but still something we may want to take a look at. See, we can keep looking with glances. I can tell you very quickly this is not a good product. This one, I don't even know what the heck's going on in this chart because there's nothing going on in the chart. We can look it up and go, oh, okay, great. But this doesn't give us anything to work with. So that is kind of how you get started with online arbitrage. If you don't want to use a paid tool like OA X-Ray, you can literally get started with those 4 sites: Keepa.com, Camel, thetractor.com, and Price Zombie. So I hope you guys love that. Now the one other site I need you guys to kind of bookmark and remember is FBAmaster.com. That is our website where we teach you guys how to do all of this stuff for free. We try to post really great content 3 times a week, if not more. We have a very thriving Facebook group that brings in some great minds that are helping for questions. If you're a new person, please go to our new to FBA section here. Here's our blog content. This is mine. We answer questions like, how would you spend $1,000 on RA? Or how'd you miss a product that everyone saw and you never even thought about? You can also check out OA X-Ray, which we have some great courses we're doing on that for free. And then you can read some other stuff here. You can always join us on Facebook. Where's that at? Facebook. Right here, you can join us on Facebook. And we look forward to having you guys as a part of our community. So this is Chris Wilkie with FBA Master signing out. If you guys have any questions, please let me know below.